You will raise money on outputs. You will raise a heck of a lot more money on outcomes. One of the main themes of the book Asking Rights are the three ingredients of a successful ask: credibility, fundraising skills, and outcomes. Credibility gets you in the door, and it's very important to actually have that access. Fundraising skills close the deal. Good. Again, a really important skill to have. But the most important of those three, if I had to pick, was outcomes, because that justifies the amount of the ask. And a lot of nonprofits have a problem with that because it's easy to count outputs. How many people came through the door? How many things did we deliver? How many meals did we provide? How many vaccines did we give? How many jobs did we create? It's so important to be able to talk about your outcomes. In fact, in our world, outcomes equal funding. The better your outcomes and the more you can communicate those outcomes, the more money you will raise. We have several criteria to determine if an outcome is indeed investable. One of those is the reasonableness test. Is it reasonable when an investor is presented with your plan of operations and your plan of attack? Is it reasonable to assume that these outcomes will actually be delivered? Another one is, can the dots be easily connected? If they fund the organization, can this organization then make these outcomes happen? Another criteria is, does it provide a reasonable return on investment? Return on investment is a very overused phrase these days. Return on investment has a numerator return and a denominator investment. The investment, the money you have to spend, is pretty easily calculated. The return is a bit more difficult, and that's where a lot of nonprofit organizations struggle. A lot of times they get stuck in the output rather than the outcome of their efforts. Return on investment is the value of the outcome you're delivering, the downstream impact, compared to how much did it cost to deliver that outcome. That's true return on investment. That's how we do things at Convergent. We raise money based upon outcomes. Outcomes are the impact you have on your primary customer, how you change their lives. That's why people invest in nonprofits.